it's an early live. I'm early for the late 4 p.m. I'm early for the late 4 p.m. On account of the fact that me and Sister T are here at the Tarn, and there's just another mission to fulfill, shall we say. So I have wedged my phone in between a crack in the bench. So you're kind of wedged like that in a bench, and I don't the seated option, the phone is wedged in, so I might try when we get to seated flexibility to use the bench to maneuver around. So I am gonna get on with it, folks. Jane's doing a walking around again, waiting for me to do a movement snack. Oh, Maddie, you got the memo. Good to see you. I'm just taking my jacket off. The wind is creeping up again. Oh, let's get the tassels in. I'm not a fan of tassels. Get rid of those. So I think I'm going to get going around about here-ish. It is a thoroughfare, but there's no one else here at the Tarn. I have just taken a stand back by one passerby and his dog, but I think I might be okay. My external support is a bit far away over here, so I could by some magic camera trickery say hand on the tree for external support, and it looks like I'm doing it. Maddie, does it look like I'm doing it? Does it look like I've got my hand on the tree? So I'm going to go 3, 2, 1, and I'm going to do it, and that's that, because we've got to get on. So sit or stand, you choose. You could sit on the bench, but the bench is here for my seated option. So aim for the sit, into active sit if you're in sit. Start steady with the shoulders for your circ boost. Left and right will bring together, and. If you are in a faux sit position, include the legs if you should like. If you're in a stand, have some external support close to hand. Might be a tree, or it might be a work surface in your own home. Start steady with the leggage, keep the knees low, make the most of ankles, feet and toes. I'm assuming the sound is okay on account of the phone is currently wedged in a bench. I'm not quite sure what's happened to the microphone. Is the sound okay, Maddie? Can you hear me okay? What you're saying there? Keep going with your set boost, we'll have a look. I think it's most suitable. Thank you. It's most suitable, that external support. Okay, get some deeper breaths wherever you're at. You may be in sit with steady arms, you may be on a diagonal, or you may be in a sit with some ankles, feet and toes on the go, or you may be in stand with arms and legs, or you may be in stand on a wide base and some slower and bigger arms and shoulders. Circulation boost serves to do exactly that, increase the blood flow, generate some warmth into the muscles and get the joints ready for action, to get the joint actions ready for action. I just want you to have a listen to the quiet. How quiet is that? So quiet. It's a shame that I should talk, really. Anyway, afternoon, Liz. Hello, Rose. What are you doing in? It's a late 5 p.m, but I'm early with it. We've just done some circ boost. It's Monday. It's a new sway, and I've been inspired by my own noon. All right, Miss P. We've done it. We've done the circ boost, everyone. So and now I feel compelled to do some more because you're just arriving. Let's do some more circ boost because now you come in. Arms or legs, legs only, arms only, or a diagonal, or go for a wander around your own homage. It's a new sway, and I've been designing it as I've been walking along with Sister T here, inspired by my own noon today. So we'll start it off today, and Kels can continue it tomorrow. Have a look. Here we go. If you are in seat, in a seated position. Weight even across your butt tops. Extra lift and extend through the center. If you are in stand, slightly wide but not too much because there's some leg movement coming. Lift and lengthen. It's a controlled swing and turn on 3. So it goes 1, 2, and on the 3, it's our move from the noon. It's a turn and release, and then it comes back. 1, 2, turn and release. 1, 2, turn and release. Take a pause. That's it. So there are three repetitions of that. On each repetition, aim to stay steady down the base. Lots of activity through the center. It's more about a trunk turn. There's going to be a little bit of hip just for functionality, and we're shifting from left to right. But try and slow down the open arm position here so you can feel more trunk. It's the same in sit, exactly the same in sit. Extra lift and extend. It goes 1, 2, 3 and open. Swing, swing, swing and open. The back shoulder, keep it low. It's kind of here-ish. Keep the hands down, keep the bend in the elbow. All of those things offer more comfort. There. Swing, 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 turn. And a bit of a pause here. All right. I am going to move it on. There's one bit that I'm going to add to that. Have a look, have a look. And it's a bit of dual tasking. You'll appreciate this, Rose. A bit of dual tasking because there is a count change as well. So this adds to the complexity. So a controlled swing and then a turn and hands up. So it's a 1, 2, turn, low, hands up. A bit of a pause. 1, 2, turn and palms up. On the third one, turn and palms up. This hand is going to come up to this one, and then it's a step, and then we're in again to another series of 1, almost as if you're a cricket fan, get some toe on the go there, 2, and I'm going to leave the third one here for cows to continue. So end of sequence brings us always back to steady base. One more time through, and then we'll take the stretches, okay? It kind of comes in 2 parts, handing over to you, Kels, for the third. Sit or stand, here we go. 2 controlled swings and a turn on the third. 1, 2, turn. On the third repetition of that, have a look. This hand goes to get this one. It's a step back, a toe off, and it goes 1, 2. I'm going to finish on 3 there and hand it over cows for tomorrow, but for now we're going to come back to base. In sit, it's the same. In your sit position, 1, 2 and turn. Low hands and bend elbows and turn. And then this hand goes to get this one, and then it comes down to the side and it flows this way. So lots of diagonal moves in the new sway this week, and then back to base. Okay, that's it with a sway. Be still, the knees, and chest stretch. Ready? Yeah. Maybe take a couple of small ones and then go for a pause. Pick your position, hands on buttocks or back of hands. Shoulders stay down, have a breath. Lift and squeeze. Stretching the front of the trunk, the front of the front of the chest muscles. Here, now I'm having a moment. I have to take the hat off. Having a stretch here. It's just the opposite, opposing all of the flexy bendy positions that your day might have put you in. There is your chest stretch. Is my mum arrived? All right, mum. Having done that, some shoulder range. How comfortable are you getting to the back of your head? Prep to that whole position there, feeling the stretch in the back of the arm. And the height of that elbow is going to be just really individual to you all. You might feeling a stretch here. You might feel it here. It might be that you're just getting your hand to the side of the head and you can feel the stretch there. Just work within your comfortable ranges of motion. Oh, thanks, Rose. You're going to be liking all those diagonals and counting, aren't you? If you're in stand for that back of arm, you might want some support. By a nearby tree, look, butt up to the tree. There's the stretch and all those options. That's your back of arm stretches. Now let's move into the side of the trunk. It extends what you've just done. So take your position in the chair or in stand. There's the back of arm. There's the reach, 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 and a bit of a bend, and slowly out. The arm is in that elevated position for a couple of seconds. It's not a long hold. Here's the biggest part of the hold, then the reach, then the up and over. It's a vertical and over, and you're going to be feeling the stretch right down the sides. You'll be drawing in your tummy muscles as well throughout all of that. Other options, if you would like, would be to take a bent arm position and then take the bend. The bend is really about lifting and extending and then taking a bit at the top end, all going for long arms and short arm down. The aim is all around your arms and shoulders and the side of the trunk, and you need all of this mobility and movement pretty much for all of your activities of daily living, whether you're in sit, standing or lying. So the trunk muscles hold you up and also get you places. They turn you over, they help get your arms into all the places they need to. Leg stretches to finish. I'm wondering if I could go for a phone position change. That's the seated option. I don't know, we might be able to get a different angle. Here we go. So this is the back of the thigh stretch. The foot is out there and it's a hinge forwards. No, that's a terrible angle change. It's not going to work at all. Now I've got you all feeling seasick. I think I'll have to stay here. If you are in sit, leg out to extend, relax the foot, up and lift, and there's the hinge. If you're in stand, you will need some external support, or know that you got strong thigh-edge and strong knee-edge to adopt that position. Gaze stays neutral out there. Really is going to take a bit of jiggery pokery of that pelvis position here. There to kind of start to get this feeling of stretch. It's not about getting your nose down there, it's more about what's happening in the pelvis here to start to feel that feeling of stretch. There, slowly in, slowly out. If in doubt, take it in seat position. That takes away the strength requirement, takes away the balance requirement, and you can still get a quality back of thigh stretch. Now, this is the last layer I'm taking off, rest assured. My goodness me. Calf stretch, ready? Trees are great for a calf stretch in standing for a couple of reasons. You can use it for support to take your calf stretch there. Or usually around the base of the tree there's some sloping soil. You know, not the tree itself to do any tree damage, but there's usually some kind of raised bit where you could put the toe up and then have a stretch there. You can have the same effect on a low step. So your toe is up and your foot there is on the steppy bit or the slope. That will increase that feeling of stretch down the back of the thighs. Or just your standard calf stretch. Extra lift and extend is going to give you the stretch through the front of the hips. And if you're in sit, the foot is there. There's your calf stretch. Feeling the stretch on the back of the leg. Try to get some decent camera angles for you there. Oh, the sister's on her way back. There she is. Come to find me. Unfortunately, this tarn is not swimmable. How I wish it was. Absolutely stunning. So I'll leave you with the tarn. and some quiet, and I'll shut up. And see you tomorrow sometime.